Hello everybody, I hope you are all fine third prep. Today we are going to talk about chapter 6, which is Black Beauty's final home. Uh, Jerry, Jerry Parker, as you remember, a good taxi driver, bought Black Beauty, and Black Beauty was happy to live with him and his family, Polly and Dolly and Harry. But actually, Jerry was very ill and he couldn't drive taxis anymore. So, we are going to see here where Black Beauty is going to go after having a stable life with Jerry Parker. Jerry knew the woman, Mrs. Fuller, who was always very kind. When we arrived outside her house, she said to Jerry, "If ever you have any problems, tell me. I can always find work for a good driver, and I know you are one of the best." There were problems in Jerry's life. Winter came, and soon there was a holiday for New Year. However, there was no holiday for taxi drivers. طبعا here everybody uh, takes holiday except some people like policemen, taxi driver. They have to work sometimes, okay, and other people in the hospitals, okay. So taxi drivers didn't take vacation according to their desires, okay. We had a lot of work to do, taking people from house to house. Okay, so taxi driver work in holidays are more than other days. They are taking people from their houses to other houses, as visiting their relatives and having fun with them. One evening, Jerry was asked to take home a rich man from a large house in the west of London. He was asked to wait outside the house until the man was ready. Okay, Jerry, one of the servants of this big house, went and searched for a taxi driver and brought Jerry and told him to wait until the man gets ready. He was asked to wait outside, so he waited outside until the man was ready. It was very cold and there was snow in the air. As you can see, there was snow in the air. We waited for more than an hour before the man finally came out. He did not but more than an hour the man came outside. He even did not apologize, يعني ما اعتذرش, يعني even having sense مثلا of guilt that he left the taxi driver waiting for him all this time. No, he didn't have any sense to apologize or say sorry, and was angry too when he had to give Jerry money for the time he waited outside. He gave Jerry, of course, money that he waited for more than an hour. This man changed our lives forever. الراجل ده after this hour or more, he changed the lives of Black Beauty and Jerry. Why? Let's see why this man changed their lives. When we finally arrived home in that night, I was very cold and tired, but Jerry was worse. He coughed all the time. The next day, Harry came to feed me, but I was not put in the carriage. Jerry couldn't go out the next day after waiting more than 1 hour outside the house of the rich man. He couldn't wait more. The same happened for more 2 days. I knew Jerry was very ill. Jerry slowly recovered, but the doctor told him بدأ يتعافى ببطء. He didn't recover quickly. Jerry slowly recovered, but the doctor told him not to drive taxis anymore if he wanted to stay healthy. The doctor advised him not to drive taxis. So Polly wrote to Mrs. Fuller and asked her and asked her what? Asked her for a work for jury. But what is going to happen for poor Black Beauty? We are going to see. Few days later, Mrs. Fuller wrote back. She wanted Jerry to work for her and said that the family could move to a small cottage near her house. This was very good news for the family, but bad news for me. I knew that they would sell me and I was becoming old. Would I ever have such a happy home again? Poor, poor Black Beauty. He was afraid of what is going to happen to him, of his new owner, of being badly treated by any owner. He was old and couldn't bear. Okay, this is part 1, chapter 6 of Black Beauty. I hope you are all understanding what I have already said. If you have any questions, you can text me on the WhatsApp. Thank you, third prep, for your listening, and goodbye.